Perfect. Okay, so can anyone listen to me? Yes, right? Perfect. So how you been? Long time no see. 2 weeks that I was unavailable. And I almost canceled this today. I don't know if you noticed it. Digo, también estoy cachetón de por sí, ¿verdad? Pero si fijan aquí, estoy más hinchado que aquí.
Sí, claro.
¿Por qué? ¿Qué te pasó, Gerson?
Traigo una infección en el diente. Y bueno, ya me curaron y todo, pues, pero van a hacer endodoncia. Pero sí, bien feo. Pero bueno, es parte de, ¿no? Parte del show. Muy bien. Let me open the files for today. How was your week, Perlita? Tell us about it.
I have been very busy, very busy.
Very busy. Why very busy? What do you do? What did you do?
I was cleaning the house. I washed my clothes. Yeah.
So busy in the house.
Yeah, at the house.
Okay. That's good. That's good. It's opening. How are you, Natalia? How was your week? How's your father doing? Is he better?
Yeah, he's better. Thank you for asking. My week, well, a lot of work. So, yeah, thank you.
You're in Colegio del Bosque, so yes.
Yes.
Lots of requirements, lots of forms to fill, lots of reports.
Oh, yeah. Grades. Oh, my God. Yeah. Super stressful.
It's even worse, the grades. Yeah, no. Well, it's part of life, I guess, no? Part of your job. How about Gabi? How was your week?
Fine. Thanks for asking. It's got very busy because I take care of my grandfathers.
Okay.
My father and my mother. I have a lot of responsibilities because I work with an engineer. I work with my enterprise. I need to translate some manuales about machines. And in this week, I need to take care decision. My daughter and my son needs to wash their clothes because I don't have time.
Yes, you should do that. My mother, since I was little, asked me to do my laundry in my room, and I hate it now. I don't do it anymore, but yes, I was since little, let's say, invited by my mother to do my laundry. So
it's hard for me. It's hard for me because I love my son and my daughter, but a person who told me, el que se lave no te hace ni peor ni mejor, mamá. Entonces, you need to do it.
Actually, I believe it makes you better mom, because if you will train them, you will train them for life, no? Hello, Annie. Long time no see.
Hello. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yes.
Carla and Natalia, what happened? Your cameras on, please. And Kieslev, also your camera. Total, si no se han bañado, pues no nos vamos a oler. Kieslev, Natalia, and Carla. Thank you, Carlita. Excellent.
I'm coming. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Carlita, so you're still in Honda. So how was your week?
It was great. The students are really participative, so I like that.
Very good. Excellent. Perfect. That's good because they're really picky, Carlita. Well, not the students. I mean, the company itself. You know, it's very, very así picky, por no decir otra cosa más fea. Anyways, can anyone see my screen? Good, thank you. So, guys, before I start, thank you last week for your support. I was feeling so bad. I had my third dose for the vaccination, and I felt sick. So, o sea, yo soy, aunque me ven gordito, tiendo a ser hiperactivo, no me gusta estar sentado. Todo el día me sentaba y así. I felt bad. But anyways, thank you for the support. At the end, we didn't, and I don't think we agree in any day for take over the class. So what we're gonna do is, at the end of your course, we add 2 more Saturdays. Okay, I think that's easier for all of us. Like, for example, if Andy finishes in I don't know when you finish. I don't have the records with me, but let's say in May, so you will finish in the second Saturday of June. Okay, but those 2 Saturdays will be for, you know, free of charge because you already paid him, you know, per se. Okay, cool. So I think it's the best in order to not to, you know, get missed with the how do you call it, with the dates. Okay, so today it's actually a very interesting class. Well, all of them is interesting and all of them is good because I'm the teacher. You know? Sorry, tenía que hacerlo. It's about, but it is the core of teaching, and this is called preparation. Okay, even though Carlita is a super teacher, she speaks fluent English, and she's así pocha, y además tiene un PAC, o sea, tiene un PUC. She's top notch of teachers. She needs to prepare. Okay, a teacher that becomes confident is good. Yes or no? You know, it's good because he or she trusts himself. A teacher, listen to me, that is overconfident is bad. Because then that person or that teacher will not, first of all, will be careless about the class. And secondly, it would, his class or her class not be as effective if you were prepared, okay? So this is about how to prepare for a class in a English class. Hola, ¿sí? ¿Asunto? ¿Tienes una, do you have an appointment? She's the youngest of my grumble. Her name is Nala. O chiquitina o hija de la fregada, dependiendo de la situación. Anyways, all right, a little bit of introduction. This is the evolution of how the English teaching have developed, okay? We have here, let me open the here and here, okay. So this is that people have done it over the years. Sad to say, there are still people doing it. Okay, especially, ya sabes, los maestros de la SEP que tienen como 40 años de plaza ya. Have you seen those? They don't even speak English. But you know, some of them do, but they are very traditional. And let's read about that. Can you read it, Carla, please?
Yes, it says segregated skill instruction. The mastery of a single skill is the key to successful learning. Traditional ESL programs.
Very good. We're going to call it traditional in the course. That's actually Cambridge call it traditional. Some other people say old school teachers. I like to call it the Kool-Aid teacher that walks into the classroom. A ver, niños, today is present continuous. Write 10 sentences in your notebook. Is that teaching? No. Yeah, the student might feel, you know, it may be very good at translating and writing, but it wouldn't be speaking, right? That's what it says, the mastery of one skill, writing, or grammar, or reading. But what about the rest? Okay, so we go to the second, and this is the evolution of the English teaching, the integrator of the strict skill instruction. Parentheses, in a language, we have 4 main skills. Natalia knows it. Can you tell me, Natalia, the 4 skills?
I don't remember.
Okay. I'll give you a hint, Natalia. Reading.
Oh, okay. Integrated skill instruction exposes a student to authentic language, confusing on the integration of the 4 basic skills. English become a real means of integration among people rather than just an object of academic interest.
Very good. Well, yes, that was, I didn't say read, it was reading, but that's okay, Natalia. Thank you for reading.
Okay.
The 4 skills, Natalia and everybody, the main 4 skills of a language is reading, writing, speaking, and listening.
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm sorry.
That's okay, Natalia. I know you're watching porn and not paying attention, but that's okay. No worries, I'm just kidding. And
No.
I just give you a hard time. So in order for a person to say, I speak French, per se, he needs to read French, listen French, write French, and speak French. Okay, otherwise, that person doesn't master the language. And because the Kool-Aid teacher that is only very traditional, that's why many students go through secundaria, prepa, university, and they still in basic 1. Because that person might be very good at reading, might be very good at writing, maybe, but suck at speaking or suck at listening because that teacher, all the teachers didn't integrate the skills in the class. See my point? In other words, every class you should include all the skills. Parentheses. There might be one class with one predominant skill. Let's say it's a reading class. Okay, so reading is the predominant skill. But still, you will include a conversation activity for speaking skills. You may include writing task for homework for the writing skill. You might include a little bit of audio for the listening skill. See my point? It might be a listening class, but you still integrate with a writing activity, with a speaking activity, and so forth. Okay. Now, like Natalia read for us, the integrated skills exposes the students to authentic language. Now, I want to make a pause here. Is there non-authentic language in English classes? Because it says authentic language, that implies that there is no authentic. Do you agree with me? What is the no authentic
when some skills are missing. For example, I don't know, like, do you know how to write? And do you know how to, I don't know, listen, but you don't know how to speak it or something like that? Could be. I don't know.
Okay. A ver, anyone else have another, Yani?
Well, I think it could be when your students practice, but not in real circumstances. They only like make an, I don't know, like robots, the language only, and they don't speak in a, well, in a real language on the line.
I'll give you an example. Both answers, Annie and Natalia, are correct. Let's just clarify it. Make it clear. I'll give you an example. If I ask Perlita, hello, Perlita, how are you? Perlita answers.
Yeah, and the students always say, fine, thank you, and you?
But even with the tonito, no? Fine, thank you, and you? Natalia, is that real? Is that real in the real life?
Yeah, sure, every day.
Okay, no, but no, Natalia, is that how people speak really? In real life?
Oh, you mean in real life? No, of course not.
Exactly, that's non-authentic. However, the programs, we need to teach some of them because it's in the program, right? But when we integrate all the skills, we are going to promote authentic material or authentic language. Instead of saying, hello, how are you? And you, what's up, Perlita? Y Perlita dice, yo, nigga. Ah, no, excuse me, no, not nigga, right? And so forth, right? So it's the same, but it will be authentic. All right, so exposes students to authentic language, focusing on the integration of the 4 skills or the basic skills. English, it says, becomes a real means of interaction among people. Again, check this out. A real means of interaction. The students feel motivated to talk. Now, then we go to the content-based and the task-based. These are the 2 different evolutions, yes, of the integrated skill. This is called CLIL. You can Google it for homework, CLIL, and this is task-based. CLIL is the content, something, based instruction, something learning. No me acuerdo ahorita, pero you can Google it. And both are correct, but each one is for different situation. I'll explain. Can you read, Perlita, what it says content-based instruction?
Yeah, content-based instruction. Communicative approach through academic subjects. Focus on the content rather than the form.
Very good. Carlita, nada más, just porque tú eres de confianza. This word, esta es una O redonda. Focus. Focused. Si no, vas a decir una grosería. Digo, no me espanta. Pero quizás otros te vean así como que, ajá, ok. Aquí, una O redonda. Focused, okay? So, he says, based on the content, what is the content? Hello, Isaac. What is the content? For example, in a subject, the content, for example, is the subject of a class. Example, history, Spanish, math, chemistry. Okay. In the content-based instruction, your classes are based on the subject of the class. This is for the so-called bilingual schools. Okay? Que por cierto está mal dicho ese término, no es bilingual, es bicultural, pero bueno. For the bilingual schools que tienen history in English, math in English, chemistry in English, and so forth, history in English and so forth. This is for the type of English that you're going to teach. So you will have, for example, if you have a reading, or excuse me, a writing task, write the day, the importance day on the United States independence or revolution, whatever it is. So in that part, Annie, what would be the focus on your revising the tasks? In the dates or in the grammar?
Well, I think because it's a bilingual school, in both, right?
Yes, and the dates and the grammar, yes, but in this one over here, you don't focus on the dates. You only focus on the English part. See the difference? Now, we are going to concentrate in this because this has a special, you need the special skills for that in the sense of the depending of the subject. If you're teaching mathematics in English, you need to be an engineer or you have some sort of background for math, okay? All right, so it's different. If you are to teach in this type of schools, well then, sorry, my condolences, but that you need to have some sort of knowledge for that. Gabby, you raise your hand.
Yes, teacher, I have a doubt. In the first one, we need to include grammar and speaking, and the other one only speaking?
No. This one, you will include all the English features, grammar, writing, etc. No?
Okay.
Yes or no? Plus,
Yes.
Plus the subject of the subject of the class, math, chemistry, history, whatever it is. You need to know that previously.
Okay.
And this one is an English class, so this is only English features. Following the same example, okay, guys, in this class, write the days, write an essay with the dates of the United States independence revolution. You don't care about the dates, you just want to know if the verb is in past, the coherence of the essay, vocabulary, spelling, etc.
Okay, it's clear. Thanks.
No problemo. All right. Ay, ¿qué hice? I don't know what happened. Let me share my screen again. Se me hace que Gaby lo movió. No, just kidding. All right. So what is the steps to integrate the skills? Number one, read it, Isaac.
Learners learn more about the various ways to integrate language skills in the classroom.
Always keep learning. There is no perfect teacher, bueno, más que yo, ¿verdad? But anyways, there is your perfection becomes by preparation and studying. always. And there we have, as English teachers, we have lots of courses available even for free. So do that. Number 2, Kislev. I don't know if you're here or not. Manifest.
Yes, I'm here.
Ay, qué miedo. Okay. Me contestaste. No te creas. Number 2.
The second one?
Yes.
Okay. Evaluate your students' current approach to language skills.
Always have an evaluation in every class. Even though it doesn't mean an exam. It means something that you can check if your students understand the things that you taught them in that class. Number 3, Carlita.
Choose instructional materials, textbooks, and technologies that promote this integration.
Very good. In the possible way, right? Because, for example, I know Natalia works for a school, and Natalia can't choose the material. It's chosen by the school, right? You do Sistema 1, ¿verdad, Natalia?
Yes, we do Sistema 1.
And so it's that. But even though in the following point, even though you have a course imposed by an institution, be creative, be determined, and use tasks that promote the other skills. Okay, and finally, the last one is Gabi.
Teach language learning strategies and emphasize. This is the correct. Emphasize their importance.
Thank you, Gabi. So you need to emphasize. That word is very interesting. You need to promote. You need to foster, is the other word, the importance of the learning strategies. Again, don't be the Kool-Aid teacher that walks into the classroom y hasta lo dice, ¿no? No se han escuchado maestros así de, pues yo nomás vengo, doy mi clase y me voy. Sheesh. I'm listening to them like, oh my Lord in heaven, ¿cómo puedes dormir en la noche, no? No. It's you need to emphasize the strategies that you're going to use for teaching your students. No les tocó el maestro Kool-Aid que llegaba y decía, a ver chavos, yo no anoto nada, ustedes anoten, si aprenden qué bueno y si no, no.
Y a todos nos tocó, yo creo.
Don't do that. Really, it's that's not a teacher. Okay, it's bad. It's bad. Anyways, so first again. All right, so these are the elements in a writing, in a lesson plan, excuse me. These are the elements. We have 5 elements in the lesson plan. Number 1 element, Natalia.
Okay, number 1, main topic. Choose only one main ESL topic, prepositions of place, modal verbs, etc., regardless the time assigned for the session.
Thank you, Natalia. So this is the main topic. Okay, you have, okay, so present continuous. Then, number 2 element, Gabi. Excuse me.
Thanks. Objective. Since a lesson plan cannot cover every aspect of the ESL topic, you should limit the scope of the session through the writing of 2 to 5 specific objectives.
Thank you very much. Example, main topic, present continuous. Affirmative. So objective, the students will master the ing in the third person. The students will master vocabulary of traveling. The students will master the use of conjugations and exceptions for the gerund, and blah, 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 blah. So you have one main topic, different objectives, specific objectives for your students. Okay, number 3, Isaac.
Study can be the sense the teachers carries out to teach the lesson. It could be the grammar section or even a short presentation by the teacher.
Okay, so again, the main topic is the present continuous. So study is grammar presentation. Is the main part of the class. Evaluation, and excuse me, before that, the student activities, que is left.
Most of the time should be devoted to this section. It is a series of exercises where the students practice the topic of the study part. Plus exercises, games, writing, etc.
Thank you very much. Remember the last class, like 3 weeks ago, like a year ago? Well, remember the last class? We said about the communicative activities, remember? Okay, now, in the communicative activity topic, we expressed and we said that who does the most talking in the classroom? The teacher or the students? Who talks more? Teacher or student? Sorry, Natalia?
I think the teacher, I mean, it's important that the teachers, the students, I'm sorry, speak too, but I think the teacher.
Okay. Does anyone differ from that? Annie?
On the last class, you teach us that the teacher needs to talk less than the students.
Exactly, Natalia. And Annie, Natalia, remember in your class, you're not a lecturer. You're not giving a lecture. You're not giving a discourse. You are teaching. In fact, in the new tendency, we said that we are not teachers. We are facilitators, right? We guide them.
Okay.
And then we said, thank you, Natalia. And then we said, term, no, the TTT. TTT stands for what, Carla?
I don't remember.
Does anyone remember? TTT should be minimal. I give you a hint. Teacher, Sunny?
I think it's teacher talking time.
Very good. You can Google it, No lo inventé yo. Google it. TTT and EFL. Your teacher's talking time. Your teacher's talking time should be minimal. According to the gurus of teaching, in a 60-minute class, it's about the 20% of the minutes. So if it's a 60-minute class, it should be like 12 to 15 minutes of the teacher talking. The rest are the students, and the rest is here in this part, and the students' activities. You will guide them, and then you will let the student to do an exercise on writing, and a game, a presentation, a tic-tac-toe, a conversation activity, etc., etc., etc. ¿Sí, Natalia? Was it clear?
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, I wasn't here the last class.
No, it's okay. But this is important, Natalia, and I give you, well, ¿por qué no escuchamos a Perlita? Why is important that our TTT is minimal?
Sorry, here is very noisy, but TTT less in the minimal is important because the students must be the students must learn and is how to speak, how to express their ideas, must feel comfortable to the time they speak.
Very good. Excellent. And you can only do that, Natalia and everybody, by letting them talk.
Okay, that was very clear. Thank you.
All right, perfect. Then finally, an evaluation. Can you read it? Let me see. Gaby.
Thanks, teacher. The drills performed in this step depend on many class factors: format, length, topic, number of students, but it could be a writing quiz or even a communicative activity.
Very good. A written quiz. Very good. So it doesn't have to be an exam. As I said, this is an evaluation for you, teacher. This is an evaluation to know if your students actually understand you or not, understood you or not. Okay? Because it happens very, it's very interesting. The teacher to the students, hey, any questions? And the answer is no. Do you understand? Yes. Y lo, ¿cómo era, miss? Right? So you need to have some sort of evaluation for you to see if they really got the point or not. It could be a short thing like a conversation task or
I'm sorry.
something.
I have a question.
Sorry?
I'm sorry for
Yes.
interrupting.
No.
My question is, this will be like the consolidation part? Or
Very
is this...
good.
Yeah?
Very good. Excellent. Oh, that's right. You took this topic in the Colegio del Bosque.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Only this class. Okay, ya. Es que les di un curso, me contrataron para un curso de TOEFL y les incluí unas cosas de aquí a petición de Mariana. Okay, that's right, you were there. You were always late though, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyways, anywho, it's something like this. These are the sequences, the steps, the stages is the word, the stages of a lesson plan. The warm-up, vocabulary, the main presentation, and the consolidation, just like Natalia told us. Let me open a different file with more explanation for it. Lo que es este. Yes. Okay. Okay. Can if you see my screen, not if you see it.
Yes, we see it.
Thank you. Okay, so these are the stages: warm up, vocabulary, main presentation, follow up, and the consolidation. Warm up. Why is it important to warm up in a class? Ojo. Espérame, previo a esto. This is lesson plan for 60 minutes. Ahí nos dice eso. 60 minutes. ¿Por qué nada más 60 minutes? No? I'll give you a hint. Let me show you. Let's say this is a graphic of your class, 0 and 60 minutes. Okay? According to the gurus of teaching, your class should be in this pace. And this is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4. And it has a reason. I'll ask you something. What if your pace, we're talking about pace, eh? ¿Sí entendemos el pace? ¿Sí saben lo que es el pace? What was it in Spanish? El ritmo, ¿cómo decimos en español de pace? Yo bien gringo, el ojo azul. I just forgot the word. Anyways, como que el tono, thank you, el tono de tu voz, el tono de la clase. Okay, this is a pace, okay? What if your pace is like this, lineal? What would happen to your students, Carla?
They will
They may get bored.
Very good, Natalia, comment.
yeah, I was gonna say that.
Very good, they will get bored. It's human. Okay, so if my class is like this all the time, and they will get bored. Or if you are hyper all the class, that will be even worse. That will be overwhelming to your students. Okay, so both extremes are bad. So that's why your class should be like this. Stage 1, luego sube, stage 2, luego hay un pico, stage 3, y ese pico se trabaja aquí y terminas en the consolidation. En el libro de Oxford dice que esto es low challenge, esto es medium challenge, esto es high challenge y esto es low challenge. Paréntesis. In the class, you need to challenge your students. ¿Qué significa esto? It means that you need to motivate them to produce the language. Okay, eso se refiere con retarlos. Games, lecturing, tasks, whatever, but they will produce, okay? Así se entiende. Cuando es a low challenge, it's very easy. Vamos a llamarlo así por dificultad. Medium challenge is, high challenge is, whoa. The low challenge is like, ¿Ok? Muy bien. ¿Qué va a pasar, Annie, por lógica, if you have a group Saturday, 10 to 1, same group, 3 hours? What would you do? How many lesson plans would you do? Annie?
Well, I think we need to prepare according to that 3 lessons, but
Exactly.
I forgot how to say the tono.
The pace.
The pace, okay.
According to the gurus, according to Cambridge, the lesson plan shouldn't be longer than the 60 minutes. Okay? In some schools like mine, it's a 50-minute lesson plan, ¿verdad, Carla? It's a 50-minute class. But normally it's a 60-minute class. So you would have, like the example that I gave Annie, if it's 3 hours, then it's 3 lesson plans. So tiene una razón. So you will have this in the first hour, y luego ya vuelves a empezar con el first stage, second stage, third stage, y la cuarta stage. Terminas esa segunda hora y vuelves a empezar con esta gráfica. If you do that, how will your students feel at the end of the or at 1 o'clock, at the end of the 3-hour class? What would your students' reaction be? I'll give you a hint. Esto que acabo de decir es la diferencia de, ay, no manches, 3 horas. Ah, hey, se me pasó volando.
I receive that comment a lot when I do the Honda course.
Mhm.
It's 3 hours too, so that happens to me a lot too.
Okay, well, you mean what, Natalia? 3 horas o se pasó volando? Which comment?
No, siempre me dicen así de que ya, las 3 horas, qué rápido, Miss. Y así.
Very good. No, your personality, because your personality is very, I like your personality. It's,
Oh, thank you, thank you.
it's very cool, your personality. And you're very dynamic. I like that.
I
So
appreciate
anyways, we have the reason why Annie, in the example, needs to do 3 lesson plans. Okay, we want your students to be motivated to be in your class. Y esa es la diferencia, teachers. Okay, so far so good? All right. So now we go to the first stage, the warm-up. It's a low challenge stage. Who goes to the gym? Sí, aunque no lo crean, sí voy. Digo, salgo y me dice hace como un mes mi entrenador, oye, debería estar bien delgado. Te metes unas friegas. Le digo, sí, pero no sabes lo que hago después. ¿A dónde llego? ¿Y qué como? Anyway, so who goes to the gym?
I do.
Very good. So you, when you go and you work out, what do you do first, Natalia?
Warm up.
Very good. Why is it important? What happens if you don't warm up, Natalia?
I could get I don't know, hurt.
Very good. Exactly. You'll be sore more than usual. You get hurt, blah, blah, blah. Same thing happens to the classroom teachers. If you don't prepare your students to receive the English information, your class is going to be chaos. They're not going to pay attention to you, first of all, and secondly, they're not going to care for your class. So you need to have a warm-up previous to the, well, not previous, but it's part of the class. Your first activity should be a warm-up. So although it's short, it's very important because motivates your students to learn. It changes their mind from Spanish to English, very importantly. In case of verb recycle conjugations, no more than 8 minutes. Actually, 8 minutes is too much. It should be 5 minutes, you know, 5 minutes-ish. With not much vocabulary and recycle past topics. What does it mean? Recycle. In the warm-up, no new info. No de que, les voy a presentar el vocabulario nuevo. Or is it no? Nothing new. Acuérdense, es un low challenge activity. Esto es nada más para prepararlos para la clase. Okay? The number one activity for warming up is called eliciting, or to elicit. Okay, what is eliciting? Eliciting is asking questions. Asking questions for gaining a certain information. It might sound repetitive, but I'll give you an example. Present continuous, okay? Natalia walks into the classroom y vamos a ver dos Carlas diferentes. When Carla walks into the classroom y así como que, a ver, present continuous. Guys, y escribe, present continuous on the board. Today is present continuous. Do you know what present continuous is? First of all, that's a very, very stupid question to ask. Why? A ver, Gaby.
because they don't know the correct information, because like a teacher that doesn't give them this skill.
Because they don't know. Do you know what present continuous is? No, I'm a student. So be careful with that, okay? De verdad lo he visto many times. You see the, come on, teacher. Ay, no sé qué hice. Aguante. There you go. Okay, so this is Carla number 1. So Carla number 2 walks into the classroom and she has flashcards of vacation places like beach town or the seashore, woods, the mall, sightseeing, blah, 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 different places, okay? So then Carla says or asks, a ver, Isaac, which one is your favorite place for vacation? The beach, the woods, or what?
¿Respondo?
Yes.
Oh, okay. The woods, I think.
The woods, very good, okay. What do you do in the woods, Isaac?
Well, I never was in we always go to the beach, but I prefer the woods. I don't know why, but
You will. So what activities do you do in the woods, Isaac?
Maybe hunt, be a hunter.
Okay, hunt. So, y tú escribes acá. Carla escribe hunting, hiking. Okay, very good. Natalia, which one is your favorite place for vacation? Beach, woods, or what?
Well, I'm from Veracruz, so I have to say beach.
Very good. Oh, that explains so much. Okay, thank you. So you're jarocho, no jarocha, no? Were you what part of Veracruz?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. What?
Yeah, what part of Veracruz?
El Mero Puerto.
Yeah, that would explain a lot. Thank you very much for sharing. So you said the beach. Very good. What do you, Carla asked, what activities you do on the beach, Natalia?
The honest activities or what I supposed to be doing?
No, like you like to do.
I don't know, swimming.
Okay, swimming. And then Carla otra vez en el board. Swimming, dancing, smoking weed.
Oh my God.
So,
here.
drinking and bueno, de todas las demás. Okay. So,
Yeah.
so, what is Carla doing? She is eliciting. She is collecting specific information for the class. That is eliciting. Okay? Carla, in the warm-up, accomplished to receive information to use in the classroom because now she knows what Natalia and Isaac like to do, and she can use it for later occasions. She gained students' interests and prepared them for the class. That's how important is the warm-up. Then we go to the vocabulary. In the vocabulary, students need to learn new words. Shouldn't be less than 5, but no more than 7. Our brain is very, very impressive. Okay? If it's less than 5, your brain will not remember because it says that it's not important. If it's more than 7, your brain says, whoa, no, come on, it's too much. So 5, 6, 7, it's okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Number B, it should be presented with mechanical drills. Do you remember the drills from last class? La explicación. D1, D2, D3. ¿O no era con ustedes? No, sí, ¿verdad? the mechanical drill, so mechanical and critical thinking. ¿Sí, verdad? La forma que nosotros aprendemos son con los mechanical, luego semi-mechanical y luego critical thinking. I give an example. Perlita, you like better woods or the beach?
Beach.
Okay, the beach. So what do you do in the beach?
Walking. Yeah, walking through the sand.
To the sun, very good. Okay, so that is mechanical and semi-mechanical because she answered in a very easy question. But now listen and watch Perlita's face. Perlita, thinking your best friend. Okay, what's her name or his name?
Lucy.
Lucy, it's okay. Tell me, Perlita, what activities does Lucy prefer to do in the beach?
She prefers swimming in the pool.
What else?
And eat shrimps. Shrimp
It
is
swims.
very good.
Okay, very good. Did you see Perlita's face? She actually thought about it. That is critical thinking. When you apply the new information in your personal life, okay? No more than 8 minutes. They should remain visible to your students and lots of visual aids. What are visual aids, Carla?
When you present pictures, images.
Pictures, images, realia, props, everything. Everything that you might have presented here. Okay? Then move on to the next, to the main presentation. The main presentation is the stronger part of our class. Here's what we want our students to learn. If it's the grammar presentation, if it's a video class, if it's a listening, reading, etc. It's about 15 to 25 minutes. And we will have a, like a, ay, Dios mío. I don't know what happens to my, there you go. We will have a short, a mini class inside the class per se. You will have a warm-up, a vocabulary, and then the main presentation. If it's grammar, you will do mechanical, semi-mechanical, critical thinking, critical thinking activities. And then the consolidation. I give an example. It's a warm-up about the communicative function. For example, if your point is, aquí is present perfect, you may use hobbies and habits. If it's present continuous, I would, and following the example with Carlita, I would use sites to visit in vacations, or what to do in vacations, or favorite things to do in vacation, and so forth. A short vocabulary list for you to use, and then the main presentation with the mechanical, semi-mechanical, and critical thinking. Once we have done this, then we have the follow-up or the consolidation. And here's what our students apply wherever we have taught them. And normally this is a conversation task, a role play, a game, an interview, pair work, a presentation, group presentation, trios, blah, 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 blah. So you can listen if your students actually got the point or not. Okay? So far so good? All right. Let's take a break, a PP break. It's 11:10. So we'll meet here at 11:30 to do an exercise, okay? See, Natalia?
What? I'm sorry.
We're taking a break.
Ah,
We'll
okay.
come back
Thank
at
you.
11:30. Keslev and Perla? I mean, Keslev? Do you listen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, see you. I'll leave the session open. I'll see you in a minute. Ready, guys?
I'm here.
Perfect. All righty. Very good. Let me show you a lesson plan that I have from another teacher, from a teacher of mine. And you tell me your impressions, okay? Choose, you see, can you see my screen? So it's, we say level intermediate, 2 hours. So 2 lesson plans, teacher's name, objective, etc. ¿no? Entonces, let me see, yes. So this is the warm-up. What is your favorite place of vacations? Eliciting. Pictures of different places. Frontal, that means in front of a group. 5 to 8 minutes, ¿no? Luego, vocabulary. It's verbs. What do you do in the eliciting verbs? The mechanical drill is oral repetition. The semi-mechanical, complete the sentence. In the, for example, in the beach, y no tiene swim or hiking. Pues swim, ¿no? Swim is, in other words, it's very easy. Excuse me. Sorry. Then the per work, the dream vacations, pictures in front of the classroom, per work, 8 to 10 minutes. Main presentation, workout, warm up, mural or a picture with people in the beach. I had a picture with people doing activities in the beach with the names tagged. So Pablo is swimming, Andrea is dancing, and so forth. No? Vocabulary, verbs elicited from the picture, main presentation, write sentences in the present continuous, no more example, following the rules. Material, flashcards, mural, flashcards with right now. In front of the classroom, 10 to 20 minutes. The consolidation is working pairs, write what they're doing, and the activity on page 18 according to the book. ¿Sale? Do you think this is a good lesson plan? Your impressions? What do you think about the lesson plan? I'll give you my comment, okay? It's not a manuscript. Do you understand the difference between a manuscript and an outline or a guide? A manuscript is following the lesson plan like a recipe, word by word. Se le dice la palabra verbatim. Following the lesson plan verbatim, that means word by word, comma, and etc. Do you think that's beneficial for students? No, because it would be too mechanical for students. It would be limited for students. En cambio, esto que estamos viendo, it's only a guide. It's only the instruction per se. You do the words, you use your own words, you use your own personality, your own circumstances, following this as a guide. Okay? Yes? All right. I'm gonna be sending you this over the WhatsApp. Okay. Yes, Gabby, you raise your hand. Sorry, we can see you.
Thanks, teacher. It's good because we need to have an order and we need to make a student speak English. That's why it's very important to make this type of presentation or warm up.
Yes,
Thanks.
it's very important, but don't do a manuscript. No pongan palabra por palabra. Los limita. Para empezar, lo ponen nerviosos. Y luego si se equivocan en una, valió gorro. Ay, así no era, ¿cómo era? No, be natural. Sonia guideline. Okay, good. Let's do an activity. Let me what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be sending you a screenshot with a page of a student book. You're going to do this in 1 hour. Love you too, mommy. And I mean, not in 1 hour now, sino cómo prepararían su lesson plan for that page, for a 1 hour lesson plan. Okay, it's gonna be in pairs. So Natalia, you here and Kesdev?
I'm here.
Okay, Natalia. Kesdev?
I'm Kislev.
Oh, sorry. Por eso digo que
I'm here
Kesdev.
too. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're here. Okay, very good. So you see, 2, 4, 6. Sorry. Okay, sala 1, Ani. Sala 2, Isaac, Carlita, and Perla. And sala 3, Kislev, Natalia.